The Office of the Attorney General is penning a letter to the Guam Department of Education Superintendent Dr. Kenneth Swanson, following the lengthy holdup in getting mold mitigation going throughout GDOE schools. Attorney General Doug Moylan and Assistant AG Fred Nishihira speaking to KUAM on the matter, following Swanson's recent comments in an interview with us, where he dropped the news that the mold mitigation contract proposal is currently under review at the OAG.
I will communicate with the superintendent on the level of where the delays, from our perspective, have occurred here. And Fred he's well aware of it. As I said, we'll be issuing a letter today from Fred to probably their attorneys over there to identify where we think the problem is. And then I'll give a call to the superintendent and just mention to him that if this is one of their priorities, this is where we're seeing it. But we clearly don't have the procurement document where we can review it and then either sign off on it or send it back yet.
The attorneys recommending an environmental specialist to GDOE for input on the approval of the project's specifications.
The expertise of mold mitigation, it isn't just as simple as using Clorox in some parts, and it's not as simple as putting a fresh coat of paint. Part of FEMA, what they want is to ensure that whatever work is done, that it's not have to be repeated again because the job wasn't properly spec'd out to be done completely.
Nonetheless, Nishihira says at the end of the day, Guam DOE ultimately has approval on specifications. Still, the suggestion for an expert eye comes as the project is expected to cost $10 million.
They may choose to listen to our recommendations or just continue with it. So if they say we don't want an environmental hygienist to take a look at this specs and we want to proceed, then that's what we'll do, but we're just saying, hey, this is not necessarily a legal issue. It might be down the line, and that's why we give them notice that, hey, this may involve health. Do you want to have someone with some expertise behind you approving off the specifications?
AG Moylan adding part of his recommendations to the superintendent includes identifying what he calls the bureaucracy that has a good side and stop the bureaucracy that has a bad side to move mold mitigation along.
In my opinion, in my overseeing this, there needs to be closer communication, coordination, and cooperation between the head of the executive branch, which is the governor, and the heads of the Department of Education. This goes back to that bureaucracy I'm talking about. Everybody needs to put aside their pride, focus upon the kids, truly focus upon the kids. Everybody says they want to help the kids, and the legislature can only do so much.
Meantime, the AG suggests that maybe the governor has someone within the Guam Environmental Protection Agency who can consult with DOE on this type of issue. This, as GDOE Superintendent Swanson previously told KUAM, the department is working with EPA.